Oh, we're back with another New World Update video, and man, we got a good one here. Lots of new updates happening with 1.1.1. First and foremost, trophies and furniture being tradable again, being back in the trading post, being reestablished, reintroduced into the game. Harvesting gear makes its return. If you guys remember, we had a bug around harvesting gear last update, and Void Gauntlet no longer removing food buffs, and server merges on the horizon. So let's just get right to it and talk about the notes together here. And as always, guys, if you like and enjoy my content, don't forget that like and subscribe button down below. Helps me out, helps the channel out, all that good stuff. All right, greetings, adventurers. This week's update is focused on resolving some of the issues that have arisen from our November update. Our development team is continually working on improving New World experience, and they thank you for all your patience and reports that you continue to make on the official forums. A full list of changes and fixes can be found below. Moats for elemental enemies. If you guys remember this one, this was like the Dryad Wolves dropping just an insane amount of certain moats. They've sort of removed all that, so those drops weren't able to be farmed at all for them from the last update. They're basically going to go in and change the amount. We've also removed elemental moats as rewards from gathering elemental creatures and reduced the amount of other resources acquired from them to account for the number of them in the world and the frequency in which they respond. So it looks like they're going to be changing this, making it a bit more rare. The original intention with these creatures was to make them challenging and infrequent encounters in the world. The way we used them in practice resulted in them becoming less dangerous and more frequent, which caused an imbalance with the amount of resources they provided compared to primary resources such as elemental plants and stones. Makes sense. If you guys know, they were dropping just way too many, and that really threw the balance of Arcana out in trading posts. So they turned that off for a while, and now it looks like they've readjusted the number in which they will drop. Missing horticulture items. If you guys remember, they had a bug go in, basically deleted everybody's stuff. In our last update, we made a mistake that treated all tiers of the in-game horticulture harvesting gear as future content and unintentionally removed them from the game. We apologize for this bug that caused you to lose your items you rightfully earned. If you lost an acquired piece of harvester armor, you should receive an extra rewards chest in your inventory after this update. These reward chests contain a full set of horticulturist armor provided at the highest tier you personally have acquired in the past for any piece of the harvester set. They are also rolling at maximum gear score for that tier and will be usable at any level to ensure you can equip them. These items are marked with bind on equip like any harvester armor piece you would encounter normally. Once you open the chest, it will provide you 5 items: the hat, the shirt, gloves, pants, and shoes. So basically everything you're going to need there. Interesting to know, I actually going to be making a video on harvesting here probably at the end of this week. I was able to notice that this stuff had returned to the auction house yesterday and was able to get a full set for, I think, under 1,000 gold. That was pretty well decked out. So I don't know if people got an early access to this or they sneakily turned it back on. I'm not sure what happened there, but I was able to buy it off the auction house last night. So that was a pretty interesting development there. Housing, a re-enabled trading, moving, and salvaging of furnishing and housing items. This means trophies. As you guys know, trophies have been sort of broken in this game for some time, and now it looks like they are re-enabling all that stuff. This is going to be super helpful if you're like me and you're looking for a gathering trophy to help with your, gathering skill across all of Eternum. I'm excited to see this come back. I was nowhere close to be able to create these things with the workshop, so this is a huge addition coming back into the game. And lastly, it looks like there was a bug with jewel crafting recipes not granting enough trade skill XP. I'm not sure what that is. You jewel crafters, let me know in the comments below. And then we recently lowered the amount of trade skill XP provided by lower tier items when a player reaches a new tier of crafting based on bases per skill. To use metal as an example, when a player unlocks steel recipes, they earn less from crafting iron recipes. This sort of makes sense to me in a way that, like, in real life, when you're learning new skills and stuff, you're not really gaining the same amount of impact of learning 2 + 2 as you are, solving a big equation. So I sort of agree with this change. And honestly, like, as I've moved up the Arcana tree, Arcana's been my focus recently. Just recently, about 170 on Arcana. I've been just moving on to the next tier of, like, potions, the next tier of alchemists, and I think it really makes sense to not go back and craft the lower tier stuff. So I'm all for this change, and I think it's a good change. Trading, fix an issue where players were not able to fill buy orders. I've never filled a buy order, so I don't know how that works. And here we go, guys. Technical groundwork for server merges. They're announcing it now. Server merges on the horizon. A lot of people in my server, Kashir Sagara US West, seem to believe that server merges are going to be happening in February. I think by the end of December, we can look at server merges and basically starting the year with new servers. War performance enhancements, always great to see that. Even with this last round of updates that they got in, where they fixed the Void Gauntlet lag, I still feel like War is the biggest problem child when it comes to performance. Like my performance dips probably like 30 frames when we go to War. General fixes. This is an important one here, guys. As a Void Gauntlet user, Void Gauntlet is no longer cleansing positive status effects obtained from food. So your food buffs are now going to be in place with Oblivion going out there. That's a huge change because I know that was causing a lot of problems. And nothing else to really report here, but that is the update, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How do we feel about this? I know it's been light on content recently, and this is sort of why I didn't super sweat the game when it first came out, because I am doing great. I'm still enjoying this game so very much, and I hope you are too, guys. All right, everyone. With that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Stay classy, Eternum.